Hello, everyone. Welcome. My name is Engineer Patrick, and I'm very glad to be here. Yes, so I would request you something before we continue. Please check the button below and then make sure you subscribe on this YouTube channel. All right. So today we are going to talk about how to get a job outside of your country. A lot of people ask me, hey Patrick, how did you make it to get a job outside of your country? So here are the tips I'm going to share with you. Yes, let me give you a little bit background about my story. Here's the thing. I worked in Kenya for 4 to 5 years, and trust me, it was a very good experience. Let's jump in to our topic of today. These are the key points or the key things you need to know if you want to get a job outside of your home country. The first thing, you have to study in that country. This is the best way for you to get a job in that country. When I'm talking about studies, I'm talking about undergraduate, master's degree, or PhD. I'm not talking about the short-term courses. This one, definitely you will understand that it will make you on the same level with the local people. So if they are to give you a job, they need to consider the local level. You have same local education, you're on the same level, so you will definitely be a right candidate. So to give you a very good example, I studied in Kenya, master's degree in civil and structural engineering, and when I was doing my second year, it was I was doing thesis. I met this guy in an elevator when I was looking for a job. After 2 weeks looking for a job, and there was no promise. You know, people say, "Oh, go, I will call you," but I didn't give up, definitely. So this gentleman met. I told him who I am, a young engineer looking for a job. I told him how I've been looking, but there is no opportunity and there is no promises. And it was like, okay. There's this Chinese company working in this country of ours, and they have many projects. Why would you not consider that? Because for you, it's more about practice, experience than money. So definitely the money might be less, but you definitely have to get the experience, the practice experience. I was like, oh, wow, yes, I'm ready. And then guess what? The next day, I reported to the work. By then, we were working on TDB project. It's in Kilimani. It's a trade development bank in Nairobi, on your way to Westland. Had a good experience there, and then to cut the story short, we got another project in Machakos County, and because of my performance, I was assigned to go there. It was also a high-profile project from the Ministry of ICT, successfully completed within 2 years. And then after that, I also went to Mombasa. So I worked in 3 different counties. I worked in Nairobi, I worked in Machakos, and I worked in Mombasa. So in Mombasa, I worked on a project called Mombasa Port Phase 2. It was under Kenya Port Authority. It was also a very good experience. And for me, you understand what I meant at the beginning. It's because I was I was considered like a local person because I studied in Kenya, so it gave me chance. You get me? So I learned their language, their culture. You have got to be social. Those are the things you need to socialize for you to be able to be eligible. You get what I mean? So that helped me a lot. Okay, so now let's jump to point number 2. Point number 2, if you want a job outside of your country, if you want a job abroad, you have got to apply or search for international companies. I will insist on this. You have got to apply, look for international companies. In all the companies I worked for when I was in Kenya, none of them was local. All these companies were international. You get what I mean? I will tell you why. It's because these international companies, they have several projects in different countries. You get me? So you might even be considered if they have another open project. They send you in that country. You understand? Because at this stage you don't have limit. If you got chance or an opportunity to work in another country which is not your home country, so this means you are eligible to work anywhere. You get, and you have to set this in your mind that you are capable. You get what I mean? So by this time, when I was working for these all companies, they had different projects. Like for instance, the project I was working for in Mombasa, it was a very nice project, and the company had another they were doing the tender in Ivory Coast, so they wanted to send me there. Of course, I don't know how it ended. It was a tendering in Ivory Coast. It was also a very big project, but I don't know how it ended up, because by that time I married, and I and my wife decided to go back home, since again the experience I was looking for. Yes. So we went back home country. So what I'm trying to say here is the key point here is look for an international employer. If you want to work outside of your country, this also will help you to work everywhere. You get what I mean? So point number 3, you need to update your LinkedIn. I will insist on this. The reason why you have to update your LinkedIn is because some of these international companies look at the LinkedIn profile and they will definitely want to know, okay, who is this guy? Where is he? Get what I mean? Because they have to see, oh, is he going to fly coming to this place? Is he going to come from anywhere? Or where is he? You understand? They need to know, like, okay, if he's within the country, it's just a confirmation. Oh, this is the right candidate. You get what I mean? So these are the key points that you need to consider if you want to work outside of your home country. You get what I mean? So thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I wish you success. Of course, may God be with you. Thank you guys. Bye bye. Ciao.